And this is why you seriously need to go and look at a car before you buy it. From bushes and that sort of stuff. But you can't see this. Look at these. Door opening, door opening. You can see that a door has been opened there because look at the mark on the paint. Look at the scratches. Look at the marks on the car. How's it going? Kev Knight here. Welcome back to the channel. We're doing a little spin-off video here. It's just going to be a little one. It's not going to be a 30-40 minute long video. But as I was cleaning this car, see, we've just done an auction challenge, me and my good lady, to buy a car, each turn it around, make a profit, blah, 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 or in a perfect world, make a profit. And this car, I feel like, is a perfect car to make this video. And I'd like to think this is going to help some people out, be a bit educational, because it's a question that we get. You know, it's not a question, it's a statement that we as car salesmen, salespeople, oh, I hate that one. Yes, we are. Yeah, I am a car salesman. Yes, I am. But it's a statement that we get from customers. Everyone in the motor trade will know this statement, and it's the typical, well, I've seen one on Autotrader and it looks immaculate, or, well, it looks brand new in the pictures. There's another one round the corner and it looks better than your one. Anyway, I'm going to use this stunning Jag XF as an example of this, and I'm going to try and do it before it starts raining, although the rain might even help. It is a bit cloudy up there, but the rain might even help. So what I'm going to do, because this car has literally just arrived, as in it's just arrived, as you can see, it has just arrived. And what I have done, all I have done, which is that big puddle over there, as you can see, I've just washed this car. I've completely done a fallout remover all over the car, which, if you don't know what that is, it takes all of the contaminants, you know, the sap, the bird poo, anything like that. It takes anything like that off the surface of the paint. Yes, admittedly, it now leaves it exposed to anything else, but that's what we do when we prepare the paintwork on cars. We then turn it around, take all of the scratches and everything out, and then protect it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some, let's call them still images, like you would see on an advert for a car. I'm going to take some still images of this car. Hold on, let's quickly take some. We'll have to come back to the video in 10 minutes or so when this has stopped, and I've shammied it off again, and we'll have another go. Good old British weather. Well, that was annoying, wasn't it? Right, just let me. You know, I could use a wet car. Probably would emphasise what I'm trying to communicate here. No, I'm gonna quickly dry it, then we'll come back. Hold on. Right. So there we go. So it's all dry now. I know all the ground's wet, but I can't help that. I've used this particular car because it already looks an impressive car. You know, we're not looking at a £2,000 Ford Focus base model here. You know, we're looking at a very good looking car. And that's sort of why I've used this, because you can get emotionally sucked in to how good a car looks, even if it doesn't look that good, if that makes sense. So before I get my point across, I'm going to do one more thing to this car, which every car dealer does. Well, most of them do. But I'm not going to complain about this part, because you have to do this to have a good looking car. You know, you can be the best detailer in the world. You can charge £2,000 for a correction on £1 million car. If you put the car out without doing this next step, it will never look good, and it won't ever look good. So I'm going to do, I'll tell you, I'm only going to do it to that one there, because I can't do the rest of them for another video that we're doing. So I'm going to do one more step to this car. We'll quickly do it on film. Hold on. It's not completely dry, but I am in a little bit of a hurry. Got work to do after all, so we'll quickly do this step just to get my point across. Could really do with the sun coming out now. It'd prove the point so much better. So we'll quickly take another still image of that, something like that. So what I would like you to do now, I'm going to put that still image that I just took of this car up on the screen now. I'm going to carry on talking even though I'm walking around this car. I'm going to carry on talking, and I would like you to look at that picture and think, would you go and look at that car? Look at how shiny the side is. Look at how the building white window frames reflect off the side of it. Look how good that car looks in that advert. The wheels are all lovely, the tyres all shiny. At this point, I would like you to comment down below saying how good you think this car looks in this advert. And I'd really like you to be honest, because I know, you know, a lot of people are going to sit there saying, wow, you know, there's this and that, and I'd never look at a car in the rain. Well, it's not in the rain now, the car's dry, blah, blah, blah. You should never look at a car in the rain, just so you know. So now we're going to get back on. So now I'm going to try and get my point across about this car. So what I would like you to realise, I really like the sun to come out, but it's not going to. What I'd like you to realise is, this is a stunning car. It's beautifully cared for, low mileage, 15 plate, XFR Sport, 3 litre V6 diesel. It is a stunning car. And when I've finished with it, you all know what it's going to look like. You know, if you're a subscriber of the channel, you will see the transformations that we do on our sales cars. So you will know what this one's going to end up looking like. But this is where I want to get my point across. And this is why you seriously need to go and look at a car before you buy it. And it's also why you don't need to go onto another forecourt and say to someone that is selling their car, well, I've seen one round the corner and it looks brand new. I've seen one on Autotrader and it's immaculate. This is why you don't say that. So I'm going to start going around this car. I'm going to start showing you, someone's opened their door onto that wheel arch, all of the marks on this car. Now you've got to realise, at this exact moment, this is an overcast day. Any clean, dark car will look amazing on an overcast day. When the sun comes out, it is a whole different scenario. And if it starts raining in a minute, I'm going to have to chamois this car off again. We're going to go around this car and we're going to tell you exactly what's wrong with this car. So I'd like to think that you can make out all of these scratches on this wing. That is just normal wear and tear where the car's been down some bushes. It happens. The car is 9 years old. It's going to happen. Oh, the rain's going to start and kill it. Hold on. I can't do this in the rain. Right, I just tried it again, third time lucky. So we're going to go around this car properly and we're going to have a proper close inspection of what this car actually looks like before it's been properly prepared. And you can see, look at the difference between the tyre on the front and the back. That is what a car looks like when it's got brown tyres. I know they're not brown, but they're not blacked. And they've got to be blacked to make any car look the way that it needs to look. A car will never look good with brown tyres. But we'll go along here. Now you start getting to the door, right, this is when you start getting to scratches all over the car. Can you see that scratch going all the way on? You look in the shadow of my trousers, look at the scratch. And this is just normal wear and tear from bushes and that sort of stuff. But you can't see this. Look at these, door opening, door opening. You can see that a door has been opened there because look at the mark on the paint, look at the scratches. Look at the marks on the car. Now you step back, what, 3 feet, it looks brand new. Look how scary that is. We'll keep going round. You can't even see things like these B-pillar trims. I mean, they've positively gone opaque. They should look like this. Hold on. That's what they should look like. They should look black, not grey. The only way that you're going to get them back is with a rotary polisher and a compound, get the heat in them, and actually make that gloss come back. But we'll carry on going round. That's actually just a bit of dust. A little bit of dust. Scratch on the quarter panel there. The wheels are actually unmarked on this car, so we're not going to go over the wheels. Although it is difficult to see what wheels actually look like when they're scuffed from a distant image. Scratch on the tailgate there. Now, what you need to realise, there is 2 different ways that this car can be prepared. There is a way where it gets an exhibition glaze goes over it, which 50% of the marks on this will get covered up. They're still on the car, but they'll get covered up. That is not how you want your car prepared. I mean, look at the scratches on there. Look, that's someone's nails. That is. Honestly, I don't know. Worse, even worse. Look at the handprints on the B-pillar trims there. But just look how good it looks from a distance. And this is what you can't even see. So you can see where. So this is my all-purpose cleaner. Can you see the streaks there? That's my all-purpose cleaner, which I used to get all of the green gunk off there when I jet washed it. Now, all of that will come out when I mop the car. I left it on a little bit too long, to be fair, but it hasn't done anything to the paint. It's actually on top of the paint. But it's just another example. You can't see all of these imperfections. Look how amazing that bonnet looks. Get up close. Look at the scratches. Look at the scratches in the bonnet. That's where someone's had a bird poo and gone, eeh! Don't do that to your car. That's not how you get bird poo off. So what I'm really saying is, I would love any of you watching this to admit if you've said, well, I've seen another one on the internet anywhere and it looks amazing in the pictures. Because let's be honest, I've done nothing to the outside of this car to cover anything up in pictures. Christ, you could cover a car in WD-40 and it'd look shiny on pictures on the internet. So all I'm really saying is, if you want to look after yourself, if you want to protect yourself when you're looking at a car and know what you're looking at and educationally make a decision on what you're going to buy between a really beautiful, stunning example and one that is not, you need to go and have a look at it. You need to feel the car, you need to go all over it, you need to look. I mean, and when I say feel the car, you get a close-up on the bottom of these doors. I don't know if you can see all of the tar over this car, because it is really, there you go, look at it. Look at all the tar. Now the only way you're going to get that off is either with tar and glue, which won't get it all off, or a clay bar or a clay mitt or something, but to do it properly, that's what's going to get here. I don't want to sound negative or grumpy, but so all I'm really saying is, please go and look at cars, protect yourself. I hope this helps. It's exciting buying a new car. You need to go and have a look at it and see what you think to it. Thanks a lot, everyone. Hit subscribe if you like this video. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.